Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you are new here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So guys, please stay tuned and let's enjoy the wonderful video with me. Poof.
Let your patriotic values guide how you invest your money and save for your future. With Monorail's Patriot Portfolio, your investment dollars get out of globalist corporations and into companies that support Christian and American values. Monorail is perfect for anyone who wants to learn how to invest their money like a pro or a conscious-minded investor that wants to put their money where their values are. Open an account today at monorail.com/Kirk. That's monorail.com/Kirk. Okay, everybody, email us freedom@charliekirk.com. There's so much news happening right here. I want to focus on a story that has not received nearly enough attention, which is the fact that President Trump is dialoguing with Iran. Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon, period. Hard stop. That's a non-negotiable. America has a nuclear weapon. France has a nuclear weapon. Russia has a nuclear weapon. China has a nuclear weapon. India has a nuclear weapon. Pakistan has a nuclear weapon. Israel has a nuclear weapon. I'm sure I'm forgetting it. South Africa used to have nuclear weapons, and they got rid of them. Widespread, North Korea obviously has a nuclear weapon. Widespread nuclear proliferation would be very bad for the world. Be not good. To have errant, crazy actors like the Ayatollah of Iran to have a nuclear weapon, no good. Iran is one of the fulcrums of Mohammedanism. It's not the only one. It's where the Shias come to live. About 15% of all Muslims are Shia. Now I'm going to play this piece of tape from Pete Hegseth, and I'm going to also tell you another truth. Because while Iran should not have a nuclear weapon, going to war with Iran would be catastrophic. Going to war with Iran would be a dreadful mistake, and that includes American military strikes on the interior of Iran. Two things can simultaneously be true. We need to exert maximum leverage while also saying we are not going to go to war with Iran. Doesn't matter if Tom Cotton wants it. Doesn't matter if Lindsey Graham wants it. It doesn't matter if all the U.S. senators and the deep state cabal wants it. We will clearly say we are against a war with Iran. Let's play first cut 99.
Well, President Trump said in his State of the Union address, China has too much influence over the Panama Canal and America's going to take it back. And that's exactly what I was charged to do, what we're continuing to do. Chinese influence cannot control our own backyard, especially a critical waterway, key terrain like the Panama Canal.
Now, again, that was about the Panama Canal. I don't know why I thought it was about Iran. That's fine. It was labeled as something else. As China, but that's still important. I meant to play. It was actually my fault. I meant to play cut 98. That's my fault. Play cut 98, please.
Well, I can tell you that President Trump is dead serious on this issue. He's dead serious that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. He's said that for 20 years. He's been consistent. That is clear. He's dead serious that he wants it done at the negotiating table. He wants it done peacefully. Yeah. And that's why he's going straight to these talks. He set that deadline. These were productive talks yesterday. I don't want to get ahead of our skis. Steve Witkoff does a fantastic job, but it was a good step, and they're gonna go at it again on Saturday. But he's also dead serious that if we can't figure this out at the negotiating table, then there are other options, to include my department, to ensure that Iran never has a nuclear bomb. We hope we never get there.
I think they have to say that. For the record, I think Pete Hegseth has to say that, or else they're not going to take us seriously. I would strongly oppose any form of military strikes on Iranian nuclear equipment, period. That would be an act of war. I don't care if it's limited. That is an act of war. Ever since the Cold War ended, our elites have made a fetish out of never negotiating with people. Everything is always non-negotiable. The same people who endlessly want to invade Iran are horrified at the idea of trying to get what we want without a war. The last thing America needs is another war. Negotiating is very important. And I will say, the Persian people are some of the greatest untapped potential on the entire planet. The people of Persia are phenomenal. The young Persians, they follow us on TikTok. I get messages from kids in Iran. They do not like this government. I think not, maybe in our lifetime, maybe not. I pray this totalitarianism in Iran can end, because the Persian youth, I think they want to live in a free society. Who knows? Iran can't get a nuclear weapon, but simultaneously as true, We cannot go to war with Iran. Resist those calls because the drums of war are beating in Washington, D.C.
Wow, that's true. Because going to war with Hamas like is going to be so serious and going to be deadly. Like you going to war. I just pray that God should just help Donald Trump to be able to make the right decision, because giving Hamas weapon is going to be like disaster, and him also going to dialogue with Hamas is going to be another disaster. So I pray and I wish that God should just give Donald Trump the strength and the wisdom to be able to know the right thing to do, because I know what is in Donald Trump's what he feel and what he thinks. Like he feel that when we it's better for him to go to Hamas than going to China, because he wants America to be number one. But sometimes we have to think very well before making that kind of decision. So I'm very happy the way Charlie Kirk was able to talk about this. Like I pray that Donald Trump will see this video and be able to have a rethink of everything. So guys, please comment below on how you feel about this video. Comment below, and also like, share this video, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ngal Fashion Store. Fashion make sense.